Welcome back to Tales from the Crib Podcast, #1 station for your daily tea and weekly gossip. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Matter of fact, hit that like button. While you over there, hit that notification bell, because it's Felix Supreme 305 with my co-host
Chico Grande, Chico 2 times. Welcome to the show. Tales from the Crib is here. And if you haven't noticed, we are here on a new day. We are dropping every Thursday now that the NFL season. You can make sure to check out our NFL episodes every Wednesday with Real Good _Doty. So make sure you check that out. All kinds of content coming from Tales from the Crib. And we are episode 220. Co-host, how are you feeling?
I'm hungry. I'm ready to get the show over with. That McDonald's is calling my name. I need that double cheeseburger with the bacon on it ASAP.
You're not getting breakfast.
Man, listen, man, I'm too hungry for breakfast. You better be lucky I ain't going to Chacho's to get them nachos.
I know you like those huevos rancheros.
Quesadillo.
But welcome to the show. It's we got a whole bunch of hot topics for you, a whole bunch of craziness, stuff that you cannot believe in today's episode. So do you want to go ahead and start it off, co-host?
Of course, because you already know my favorite topic is coming up right now.
Bada bang. We got Cardi B has worn out her assault trial, being found not liable. Well, she has won, her assault trial being found not liable for assault or damages in case brought by former security guard. And they said not Cardi B turning her court case into an album rollout moment. Am I the drama? So Crazy. We're going to play this video clip and let you know what's going on with Cardi B.
Did you call her fat?
No, I was calling her.
When I'm talking to you now,
right off the bat,
are we having a verbal altercation?
We having, we'll see, a debate.
And we're debating about. Tell us in your own words what you said.
I said, "Get the f my face. Why are you in my face? Why are you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security?"
Tell it to her now. Go ahead.
Huh?
Say it again. Say objection, Your Honor.
You want me to say it to her face?
I want you to tell it to her face what you said on that day so she can hear it for herself.
The objection is sustained.
Wow.
Hey, Your Honor, do we have civility?
I was a little like, I don't want a guy that I work with to know I'm going to a doctor.
Okay. Are you disabled? Yes or no?
At that moment, when you're pregnant, I'm very disabled. You want me to tell you the things I can't do?
Fine. What was your
Yesterday you had black hair, short hair. Today it's blonde and long. Which one is your real hair? Or are they both real?
They're wigs.
That she's bigger than you? Is that correct?
Absolutely.
How do you know that?
I mean, look.
I'm looking. I don't agree with that. What is your basis?
Get back on reality TV.
Physically bigger? She's taller?
I mean, you have a medical record, right?
I don't have anything. I want to ask you the question.
I mean, I was 130 pounds at that time.
So she's overweight, right? In your opinion.
Objection, no.
She's a little.
You don't need to answer me.
Okay.
Okay. So first thing first, I want to thank my lawyers. I want to thank the jurors. I want to thank the judge, and I want to thank the respectful press. I really, really appreciate that, and I want to thank everybody at home supporting me. I know you guys having a little key with the moment. But to be honest with you, I have missed my kids' first day of school today. I missed my kids' last week of school yesterday because of this. And I'm not even playing around. I will, even if I'm in my deathbed, I swear to God, I will say it in my deathbed. I did not touch that woman. I did not touch that girl. I didn't lay my hands on that girl. And with that being said, this time around, I'm going to be nice. The next person that try to do a frivolous lawsuit against me, I'm going to countersue. And I'm going to make you pay. Because this is not okay. I think people have like this misinterpretations of celebrities. Like, it's like, oh, well, we could ask for this and they're going to settle. You don't work at home and you don't work all day and you don't work for your money to give out your money. So don't ever think that I'm just going to give you my money that I work hard for. I don't lay in bed all day. I work all day, and I work hard for my money, for my kids, and for people I take care of. So don't you ever think that you're gonna sue me and I'm just gonna settle and just give me my money. It's not gonna happen. I do also want fans at home though not to find their social media, her family's social media, her social media, and bother her. I hope that this is something that I leave behind, that she leaves behind. Don't go bother her. Don't be talking about her. Don't be talking about how she look. Don't call her no nasty names. Let's just put this behind. But I'm giving a warning. I am not that celeb that you're gonna sue and you think it's gonna settle. I'm not gonna settle, especially when I'm super completely innocent. I know I got a little reputation, but I swear to God I'm innocent. I swear to God, like this, like I'm really innocent for real. And I just want to say thank you, everybody. It's been really tough. It's been really long nights for me. I'm in the middle of album rollout, so it's been late nights.
Am I the drama?
And early 5:30 in the morning. I gotta get up 5:30 so I can look like this for y'all. Muchas gracias para toda mi gente latina que me están soportando y vinieron toda la mañana. Ustedes se ven bien, maquillada, pelo, cuerpo bonito, y vinieron para acá para
5 días.
show me support. 5 días. Y los hombres también.
Una peluca diferente.
I'm telling you guys, when I say that my forehead is raw from changing all these wigs, raw.
Hey Cardi, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Cardi, insiders are claiming that Offset is publicly bragging about getting you pregnant for the 4th time. Do you foresee any paternity issues with Stephon Diggs?
Stop disrespecting me. Don't disrespect me.
Cardi, how are you feeling?
Cardi, your court look is amazing.
You're amazing, Cardi. I still love you even though you just threw some stuff at
I
me.
don't care. You're disrespectful. Don't do that. Do you see women asking those type of questions to me? Do you see women asking those questions to me?
It's legit.
Why do you feel as a man you get to ask me those type of questions? Act like you have some manners. And your mama taught you, respect women.
You look gorgeous.
That's what I'm talking about.
Go ahead, Brom.
Y'all not gonna see me after that. And you could thank him. I'm not playing around.
We
I was
love you,
very
Cardi.
nice, I was very kind, but you're not gonna, he will pay, nobody's gonna get that no more from me.
Thank you, Cardi.
Everybody probably looking at him like, it's your fault. Now look at this, man. Cardi B over after her victory, man. She over here dancing to her new song, Bongos. I mean, Bungalows, can't play it, trying to get copyrighted. But I mean, look at the stomach. You see the cardboard right there where the buttons poke out at.
Yeah,
look.
but I don't know if that's like
Boosie
a
or
part,
something like that?
something like that.
It could be.
I don't know. Maybe she has it for protection. Maybe she's like, there's crazy people out there. I need to have this pad in case someone tries to attack me.
What a bulletproof for your baby.
Bulletproof for the baby.
They make everything nowadays. I seen stab-proof vests. I seen bulletproof vests. I seen baby saving vests. That's crazy. But nah, man, this whole situation is crazy. My only question is that do celebrities deserve space when they go to places like to the doctor's office?
I mean, I feel like, yeah, like if you're one of those people that's like hanging outside the hospital, I think it's also weird. Like, I don't know, you see TMZ where they're always like just hanging out at the airport, like the pickup area, just to see like what celebrity pops up at the pickup area.
True, that is definitely that's definitely weird. When they go to the funerals, comment down below how you feel about.
Yeah. That's one thing I would say. When they like go to a pop up, like they know you're gonna be at a funeral and they're hanging out like right outside the funeral. It's like you can't chill for a moment.
Like you don't even know this person. I went to 5th grade with him, like.
And and you're like ruining it for like the people that are actually, trying to bury someone.
That's why they don't even want to go places. But I mean, this whole situation was crazy. I mean, let me spin the block. Let me spin it back for you so you can let you know exactly why we're here and what's going on. So basically in 2018, when Cardi B was pregnant with Offset and them first child, she had to go to her OBGYN basically to make sure the baby was good. And you know how celebrities is when they move around, they go to malls, they shut it down, they go anywhere, they shut it down. Ain't nobody going in there. It's basically locked down. So this is exactly how this basically how the scene was set for Cardi B. Nobody was there. It was shut down. Only one was there was the security guard, the OBGYN, and the assistant. So Cardi B goes there to do her regular, basically a visit. She goes to do her visit, and then what happens is that this weird security guard just starts recording her, recording her every movement and everything. So Cardi B thought it was weird. Cardi B tries to leave the situation, and the security guard just follows her, and then next thing you know, boom, the lady's like, "Oh, Cardi B tried to swing on me. She spat at me. She called me all these racial slurs, and I lost my job for this whole situation. Now I'm suing her for $24 million."
That's wild.
Exactly, and that's what Cardi
Like, why would she be entitled to $24 million? And it's like you're literally harassing someone, and then you want to get paid for it. Like,
I mean,
that's wild. It's like people don't like understand how to deal with celebrities. I don't understand like how people do that. Like, any celebrity that I've been like I've met, like I've been extra delicate with them because I know people are jerks.
True. So
I'll literally like if I see a celebrity, I'll like go to them and I was like, are you busy? Do you mind if I take a picture with you? And they're like, yeah, no problem. And then I'll do it. But I won't even have my phone out.
True.
Like I'm not having my phone in their face. Like, let me take a picture.
And exactly. And I'm pretty sure if this security guard would have asked Cardi B, she would have said no, because at this point in time, when she was pregnant, she didn't want nobody to know.
Yeah.
So it really depends. So like, I mean, if Cardi B, if you was cool, she probably like, yeah, you can take this picture. Then like, you just gotta wait a couple of days. 'Cause, I'm pregnant, so wait till after like a month or two, or wait like 2-3 days. And when I pop out with it, then you can pop out with it. Something nice like that. But I mean, this lady right here, she wasn't going.
She just ruined it.
She just basically ruined it for everybody. Just like how the photographer just ruined it for everybody. Asking her like that pregnant question, like, "Oh yes, Offset baby, and Stephon Diggs
or
baby."
Is that Stephon Diggs baby?
Exactly. That's just disrespectful. Like, you don't want to, like, the girl just won the victory. Like, she ain't got to pay nobody $24 million. She don't want to come out to those kind of remarks, and that's she threw the pen. That's what was so.
Well, I did like that she defended herself. Cardi B, sometimes she's a little out there, but she is entertaining. I will give her that. She's always entertaining ever since Love and Hip Hop. But I did like that she scolded him because she did paint a valid point. Like, would you talk to your mother, your grandmother, or any other woman that you hold high in your life like that?
Exactly.
You got some celebrity out there, and you feel it's okay to publicly scream at her, "Hey, was it this guy or this guy that knocked you up?"
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I mean, like, come on. Like, and then, I really wonder, I wish there was like an alternate camera to see if the other reporters like scolded that man. Like, come on, man, you ruined it for all of us. Like, we could have got some clips. We could have got like a handful of questions,
rich off that, man.
Answered. And it said, we get her throwing the pen, scolding you, and then that's it. We don't get any other footage. Like, we can ask any of our questions. Like, I would really wonder if they like went at him. Like, that would have been hilarious.
It would have turned a Royal Rumble right there on the spot. I would have, man. My babies could have ate off that for some days. That's like a million YouTube views.
Hey, next time we got a TFTC network's got to send you out to the court case.
Definitely.
Because you'll be like that one girl that came up off the Tory Lane case. Was that Milo Grams or something?
Oh yeah, the Milagro girl.
Or Milagro, is that whatever her name is?
Exactly, but like you was saying, like I automatically knew as soon as this court case happened that Cardi B was finna win the case, because you see all the clips right there.
Don't disrespect me.
I mean that too. And then like when she was on the court case on the stand, they was asking about her wigs. Like you got these different wigs all the time, and like, would you consider this girl fat? She was like, well, I was 130 pounds.
I like how she would answer it and not answer it, and then she's like, "Well, what do you think?" And she's like,
Exactly. And then
you have her medical records, don't you?
Exactly.
You tell me how if she's big or not.
Exactly. I mean, and this is like what the third or fourth court case we done covered, and in no court case has anybody cracked jokes. No matter if it was civil court or regular court, these celebrities were quiet. So the fact that Cardi B thought it was cool to like basically promo her whole album. And on top of that, crack jokes.
Man, she never cared. She never cared about the rules or what's going on.
She was
Cardi's
innocent.
always going to be Cardi, and Cardi always going to say her piece.
Facts. That's what we love her.
And Cardi going to do her dance.
Oh, facts. Of course.
I mean, she went to Bill Cosby to literally the one rapper that took out Nicki Minaj. Everyone thought it was impossible.
Oh yeah, Nicki.
and then Cardi B dethroned her one album, and Nicki Minaj ain't been the same since. She be freaking out on her little radio show, having little mental tantrums.
Now watch, all the Barbs gonna be listening to this, and they finna be typing away. They finna slander you.
You know, it's so funny to listen to the old. I'm gonna bring us back on screen, but listen to like the old Brick Squad tapes or Frenchie tape, and they're like, shout out Gucci. Shout out Nicki Minaj.
Oh Lord.
So remember she was hanging out with Brick Squad when she first came out?
Yeah, when she first came out, she was hanging out with Nicki Minaj.
Because I think Waka's mom, Deborah, was her manager when she first came out.
She definitely was. But do you think that the person that she threw the pen at is gonna sue?
No, I don't even. It looked like the pen didn't even reach him, so I don't know if he could. But I don't know. Hopefully, the other people, her scolding him, and the other reporters possibly scolding him, was enough where he's like, I messed up. But maybe he's not even thinking about that.
True.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean,
or we'll be right back here again
exactly.
for another one.
Exactly. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation. Do you feel like, I mean, it was an easy alley-oop? I mean, the lady didn't have any evidence. The lady didn't have any evidence. And on top of that, like, she pregnant. Like, I mean, if I'm pregnant, I'm a celebrity. At least let me have my privacy.
Yeah, we definitely want to hear about if you're pregnant.
Exactly. But moving on, speaking of pregnant, man, we got this next person right here.
We got the comeback of the century. We got Drake and
Drizzy
and Bobby have reunited. Welcome to a much more redefined, poised, and pleasant podcast. We got a clip here, and then we'll see what's going on.
Welcome to a much more refined, poised, and pleasant podcast.
Pleasant? I don't know about that.
I know. I
think that was just a word
I'm trying to get you brand deals.
Oh, so you want me to be more pleasant?
No, I'm just saying.
That's not what I need to do.
I was trying to pitch.
Is welcome that what I need to get more brand deals, be more pleasant?
Hey now. Welcome to a much more scenic, serene, and solidarity.
What are you getting at?
Welcome to a much more scenic and serene and serious. It's not going to be serious though.
Is it not? I think it is.
Welcome to a much more. I experience a lot of guilt tripping in my life where people are like, no, like this is like this is like your fault essentially, or like, and my intentions are pure, you know, like it's the same way. Even in music, people will be like, oh, like, oh, you're a culture vulture, or like like people will describe the collaborative efforts that I've put forth and the artists that I've picked up and lifted up or shine a light on as me taking, you know, they'll put a negative spin on it and try and tell me, you know, that it's a self-serving thing or whatever. And I think I get really sensitive about that. And I think at that moment I was just like, well, you know what? Then don't even worry about it. And so I was extremely short. And then afterwards I was just really, really snappy. I am the biggest bump in your road, huh?
We got on a little argument.
You ever been the biggest bump, co-host?
Little back and forth.
Herpes.
Via text message.
I was being a little chippy.
Within 20 minutes, I'm blocked on text, Instagram, everywhere in the interview has to be pulled down.
Your message wasn't nice.
And then that was the end of our friendship.
Yeah.
Why did you hate me?
Can I get another rosé?
I've never seen someone ice rosé, but...
You've never seen someone ice rosé?
Mm-hmm.
Well, talk to every jeweler in Miami that has fake diamonds.
Really, they do that?
Nobody got that joke.
People think you got a procedure done.
Really?
You know?
Procedure?
Yeah, an ab one.
Really?
Yeah. Did you do that?
No.
Is that a thing?
I'm sure it is.
Why do you know that?
Because people do it all the time.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
You've never done that?
No. Okay. People also say that I got a BBL, right? They call me BBL Drizzy, so.
Oh, that's true. Did you?
I don't know if my like wagon looked crazy when I walked in here, but.
Hey, yo.
Did it?
You got a BBL and you got your abs sculpted.
Did you? Do I have a fatty?
I didn't look at your body when you walked in here.
Do you want me to 360?
I don't.
So then, like, if it didn't stand out to you.
No, me personally, I've never looked at you and thought.
I think it was just like I came from the gym. I was sweaty in that pic. Maybe I went on Facetune and like put like details up, you know, and you can like make it.
Don't even admit to that much. Then
sorry.
You
just being
Facetuned it.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I like heightened the like saturation or something on it.
Okay.
I think I like hit it too hard.
He used
I
the
hit
filter.
it too hard.
Yeah.
They don't look like that. You saw them.
Don't make that weird.
Whoa.
We just tried to record this and it
No.
didn't go well.
Well, no, you asked me
Take
to see
steps
them the other day.
in like during an interview, not because I was trying.
This is our first interview. I don't know what she's talking about. We have no other interview. She asked me to see my abs, and I showed them to her.
in person. I got. Should we play? As soon
Should
as I
we
saw
play
him,
what?
should we
There
go
is
run it
nothing to
back?
play, honey.
Should we run it back?
No, there's nothing. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking.
Yeah, we were just. The first thing I did when I got off the plane was like, "Can I see your abs?"
Yeah.
And then you were like,
And you were like,
"Sure."
damn, they
And that
look
was
good.
it. And
They
I was
just don't look
"Wow,
like
you're
that
He showed
so
her
pic."
more than the
hot."
abs.
You were like, they look good. They just don't look like that pic.
That's exactly what happened. He's so smart.
Got arrested in Sweden.
That's okay. I forgive you. They'll forgive you too.
I don't know if they will.
Do you not think they will?
I spent a pretty long time in jail.
3 days.
9 hours.
Was it fun? Are you happy you went just for the experience?
No.
They're
It
not
wasn't
nice
good
there?
because I got arrested for nothing.
What was it?
Apparently, like we did a private party, and like one of the guys, like the officers, his girl came to the private party, and they just wanted to, but they arrested me way too aggressive, and they arrested me for nothing.
How long ago?
Like 3 years ago. So it's gonna be
kind of recent.
Oh yeah, no, his girl's coming back out for sure.
You're inviting her?
If I can find her.
That sounds so taken, creepy. If I can find her. Go find that guy's.
Yeah.
Yeah, go find his wife.
Got
Oh my god, yeah, I remember that clip. It's crazy. All right, that is the ridiculous interview that people were talking about. And this has absolutely ruined Drake for me. I don't understand why he gave this girl another chance. People already hated on him for the first interview and, said that she didn't even deserve the chance, that he could have gave it to other outlets. And then the whole time he's talking like a valley girl. And like the comment section, everyone was like, this feels like a date. It feels like we're third wheeling it. This feels like two people that are destined for each other and don't know it, but so they hang out and then like maybe something will happen. So it's a whole mess, man. I watched like most of the interview.
How long was the interview?
It was like over an hour. I think it was a little bit over an hour. But man, Drake's talking like a valley girl the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, if you were a superhero, what would your name be? Huh? BBC girl? And she's all, what? She's like, you can try that again. And then he said it again.
True.
So I don't know. It seemed like everyone said that it was also fun seeing Drake get drunk and be more on the fun side. But to me, he sounded like a gossiping California Valley girl. And at this point, I don't know what to do with Drake.
I'm saying it's a win. Wait. Quick question.
You said dubs in the chat?
It's a dub in the chat. Let me tell you why it's a dub in the chat. Number one, how long ago did the video come out?
Oh, what, a day ago? They had clips come out before that.
How many views it have?
Just over 1 million.
Exactly. Dub in the chat. My dog Drizzy Drake done found a way to get y'all again. He know exactly what the people don't want to see, and he gonna show it to you. So
she looks like Kermit the Frog. Look at that face.
It don't matter. It got the views because everybody keep talking about like, oh, who else can Drake do interviews with? He beefing with Ebro. He beefing with Joe Budden. Because him and Joe Budden would make sense. People would watch that. He making 20 mil.
They said people would clown him if he did it with Academics. That's like home turf.
Exactly.
Academics loves Drake.
He can't go to what's the white boy named Bootleg Kev? He can't go to Bootleg Kev because Bootleg Kev West Coast.
He doesn't want to go with that Billy Zane with Apple.
Oh, I don't know
the
Zane,
Apple interviews.
Yeah, I don't like.
He's just like
Zane
that's
Lowe.
a super. Not Billy Zane. He looks like Billy Zane.
Zane Lowe.
Just
Apple
like
person.
super generic like interviews. Like
yeah,
that.
I don't like him. All of this stuff be like is her stuff be like soft pitches. His stuff is super soft pitches. I don't like anything Zane. I don't watch any of his Zane Lowe stuff. But
every once in a while, if it's someone I really like, I usually like. Not that much. Not
that much. But I mean, with the whole little with the Bobby situation, I mean, Bobby, it is kind of funny how like back in the day when he basically like made her famous. He made her famous. Then everybody had
first. Can you imagine your first interview is Drake? You put on immediately.
Exactly. What's called plant? What's it called industry plant?
Industry plant. That's what people are calling. They're like, how did Drake help this white girl industry plant? Where it's not like she was in the industry. It's not like she was like a complex personality and then got her own podcast and booked Drake. It's not like Speedy getting Drake or something. It's like she was literally somebody no one had ever heard of in their life. And then she comes out with a podcast in her first episode.
Yep.
Drake.
Then she ended up getting a little Yachty on it, and then next thing you know, she like best friends with Sukiyana, and like Sukiyana teaching her how to dance and all this other stuff.
It got weird real quick.
That got weird. Then next thing you know, then she stopped, and then no, I think she had the Mavs coach Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban, yeah.
She had Mark Cuban on it. Then they got all. Then she stopped, and then this is why it was so funny, because she announced her retirement a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and now she's back. That's how it goes.
Now she back with the host.
Because I was building up for this.
Got it.
And then I didn't like how she said that she got mad at Drake at a concert. Oh, that was the funny part. And she said she left the concert and could literally still hear him singing on stage. And she had texted him that she was done with him. And this sounds like they were dating. I mean, the whole thing sounds like they were dating. And she said before she even got to the car that she got a text back. And he's like, oh, yeah, when I went below stage, I had a minute or two. So he's below stage. And you think he's resting or drinking water. No, he's telling Bobby off.
Listen, man, this is like when you play in Mortal Kombat, you know, you got the different levels. What's that? You got the beginner level, you got the master level, and then like the real low levels, like novice.
Yeah.
Like Bobby is like novice level, because like Drake out here be talking to like prime time Houston strippers. You gotta have that, you know, you talked to strippers before. You gotta have that Riz. You gotta have that money. You gotta have that Riz. You gotta have a lot of stuff. You know, Drake be practicing every day in Houston.
What's crazy is Drake likes Houston women, and then he ends up with a Bobby.
I'm just saying.
What does that say?
Easy layup.
Saying Bobby thick in her own way.
Listen, man, she gonna make it. She gonna
make some shake.
She gonna tap her. She gonna make them fried pork chops at 2 a.m.
What I didn't like is it seemed like she was super, like they made it her whole thing is like she didn't know anything. Like even with her first interview, like she didn't know anything about Drake.
She had the Funny Marco vibe. Like people was like, oh, she's copying Funny Marco. But
I mean, I guess I don't really watch Funny Marco.
He acts all slow. Yeah, he acts all slow too.
Yeah, kind of.
And so I mean that was definitely funny. And then like the little slugs he was doing throughout the whole interview, he was throwing slugs. Like he threw the slug at Rick Ross. He was like, "Oh yeah, you never seen Chilled Ice?" And he's talking about like the Jewelers and like Rick and like Ross and like
Ice Rose. And then he was like, all jewelers in Florida do
exactly
they Ice Rose all the time with fake ice.
That, and then on top of that, like one clip we didn't show was he was like dogging Tyga. Like I was like, damn, y'all still got this beef from back in the day. Like, I mean, I know I know Tyga mad. I mean, I know Tyga mad that you replaced him, because I mean Tyga was supposed to be the next one up on Young Money. And then I don't know.
That was Lil Twist.
What?
Shout out Lil Twist.
Lil Twist still got a chance. You know, he still be doing stuff.
So what was that dude's name? Was it Gutta Gutta?
Gutta. Yeah, Gutta. You gotta comment down below all the people in Young Money. I think you had Gutta. You had who else? You had Tyga. You had Chucky. You had Little Twist. You had Mac Man. You had Corey Guns.
Oh, I forgot about Corey Guns.
He's still on the team. I mean, you had
still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive. But I mean, he had his dad, Peter Guns, too. But I mean, he had all that stuff, and then like Tyga dropped the whole diss song. Tyga dissing everybody.
Oh, but one thing I did want to bring up about them talking about it is she said that like one point why she got mad at him and stuff and like separated and then like deleted the interview and all that.
Lose a dude and everything.
She blamed him for like ruining her life. Like she said, she basically got famous, and when she got famous, like things got weird between her and her husband. So then she divorced him. And she was like, she believes in divorce. She believes, she'd rather have two separate, like a split family than a family together that's miserable.
Who did I tell you she was hanging with?
And so it's crazy though. You start hanging around Drake, and then you start, and then you start believing in baby daddies. It's crazy because Drake is like the baby mama killer, and then she was like, you know what sounds fun right now, being a baby mama. Hey, but sometimes that's the move. Sometimes you're just with the wrong person for 20 years. You start hanging out with someone cool, and then you realize that they're way cooler than that they could ever be. And so then, you just get rid of your husband and you move on to the new hotness.
No, that's you.
What? But, I don't know. It's crazy. I think that it kind of seems like they have like some like secret
Chemistry.
relationship chemistry on the low. Put it
Drake
down
got
in the
that
comments.
Riz. What you talking about?
Do you
don't
think
Dre-
that they've hooked up? I think they've 100% smashed.
You don't think Driz?
He told her she's the BBC queen. So what does that mean? Does that mean that she was showing him her skills or what?
No, that means that was so funny. He was like, "What's your super? If you was a superhero, what would your superpower be?" And he called her the BBC queen. And then like he was, so basically to me, he was making it seem like, oh yeah, she's very like, she knows that every dude she mess with got that thing. And then like he was basically like sending a shout out to all the other girls, so they know like, you know, Drake got that thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, everyone comment down below that he's dead ass wrong. I don't know what the hell that was. So.
Oh my God. No, I'm just saying this whole situation is crazy. I mean, this video already got 1 million views, and you see he done shot on. You see he shot.
You know, it's racism because he didn't get you. Felix Supreme 305.
No, he shot his shot at his next victim.
It's either Charlemagne and then right one level below Charlemagne, we got Felix Supreme 305.
For what?
Interviewing celebrities.
Oh Lord, here you go. I guess so, man.
You should have stepped up, Cole. So you let Bobby take your spot.
I guess so, man. Let's see. Is it smart or dumb? Okay, so man,
you done with this?
I mean, I need you to comment down below. Is it smart or dumb that Drake did this interview with Bobby? Do you feel like he should have did it with Drake? With Drink Champs?
I think I think Drake will literally has no problem spending money, and time is money. And what he's doing is he's spending time with Bobby, one, to get her put back on, because he's the one that canceled her. And she even said in the interview that once he said like screw her, she couldn't get any more interviews because everyone's all Team Drake.
True.
And they're like, you heard Drizzy, you heard us. We ain't messing with you. Which is crazy that he has that kind of power and pull that over the high level celebrities. I mean, LeBron didn't stay with him, but it seems like everyone else is.
Oh, he's gonna come back around as soon as he retire. Spin that block.
Spin that block.
Spin that block.
And you know Drake's gonna be open to
light
it.
skin. What you expect?
Bobby cussed him out and said all this stuff and blamed him for her divorce, and he still took her back and still promoting her podcast season 2.
Exactly.
He's a forgiver.
Exactly.
But comment down below what you think. If you're watching this on TFTC Clips, watch it on Tales from the Crib to watch it first. If you're watching this on Tales from the Crib and don't have time to watch the whole show, make sure you check out TFTC Clips. We clip out the whole show into segments for you, so you can watch it on your lunch break, right after work, whatever you're doing. Check out TFTC Clips and Tales from the Crib. But let's go ahead and move on.
What we got, co-host?
Some of the craziness going on in these streets. We got PJ Washington just signs $90 million contract with the Mavs just days after his baby mama Brittney Renner tried to fight him over their son only having $11,000 in his bank account that PJ has access to give her money for him. And we got a video clip here. I'll read the caption. Brittney Renner and her mother get into an altercation with her baby daddy, NBA star PJ Washington, and his wife, Chanel, during exchange after claiming their son cries too much when it's time to go with PJ. He doesn't want to go with you. Actually show up and do something with him. So let's.
I think it's like Alicia Chanel.
Is that what it is, Alicia?
Yeah.
Comment down below.
Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm gonna record this. Because that's not okay.
That is mad loud. That kid was already trying to kill my eardrums.
No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So
it's because you make it a hostile exchange. You probably shook him up right before he came there.
Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him. You gonna give him his bag and stuff?
That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No, it's not. No, yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now, every single time you come here and he cries, we're gonna record that. Hey, it's up with me. Just know that it's up.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would. Pussy ass bitch. Pussy ass. What the fuck you looking at? Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho. You don't pay for shit. Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 for that bitch. Get out your car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Come on.
In my experience, the worst people to deal with are the athletes. None of them use condoms, really. So if y'all really want to try to come up off a check off a man, I mean, you could just fuck an athlete. They're really dumb.
And this right here is exactly what you call karma. What is like that co-host? What does my tattoo say on my shoulder?
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Shut up. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It says what goes around.
It says Captain Planet. He's our hero. No, it says what goes around comes around. And that is true in PJ Washington's situation. Because he ended up getting a $90 million extension with Dallas just days after, because he's really had a great past 2 years holding it down, even when they've had, injury-riddled seasons. And then his wife bought him, a Rolls Royce?
Exactly.
And so he's living lavish. He got $90 million. His girl bought him a $500K Rolls Royce. I mean, they are really doing it. And then she was like, I can't believe you only have $11,000 in your son's bank account. I mean, I don't know. It's like, how much money does a baby need? It's like, is he going to eat $11,000 worth of applesauce? I mean, Jesus.
Does that mean chicken nuggets? He's 4 years old.
Is he going to eat $11,000 worth of McDonald's?
Yes, he can. I can. I thought when I was a kid, I thought survival gummy bears.
This is like, I saw an Instagram reel today, and it reminded me of a situation where it was like this mom. It looks like a single mom was raiding her son's room, and she found like boxes and boxes and boxes full of money. And she was like, I know he was selling candy, but damn, he's coming up. She's like, I'm over here struggling to pay the light bill, and he got like 5 bands right here. She's like, I'm going to start charging his little ass rent. And she's like, I need my nails did. I need this did. And she was already plotting on spending her son's money. Not even worried about what he got it from, if it was actually candy that he's selling in the streets. Like, she just is like, I need my mother effing cut.
Exactly how it is. But if anybody's wondering who the heck is Brittney Renner and PJ Washington. PJ Washington is an NBA basketball player. He was playing with the before he was with the Mavericks, he was with the who?
Charlotte Hornets.
With the Charlotte Hornets. And then on top of that, Brittney Renner. We know Brittney Renner is. She came up with the video. She hung out with a lot of people. She was
married
Kevin Gates for like 2 months, like almost 2 months.
Days.
She also came out with a book about how she was in love with Little Uzi, which was crazy. I mean, it's just crazy. She just has like a roller coaster life. And on top of that, you remember when she gave the lap dance to Charleston White?
Oh yeah, she was. But that's before she found religion.
That was. This video don't show religion at all. I mean, this is just a horrible whole situation. And then on top of that, the fact that like her mom was there recording it, and then her mom was like, oh yeah, every time the baby cries, we're gonna record it. And I'm thinking like, if I broke this down, like you don't know when the baby's gonna cry, so basically you're recording this every time. And then like every time the baby cries, this is a legit reason for you to save the videos because you have to record it.
You know, I could also see a lot of time when kids wake up from naps, especially if they're not naturally waking up, you wake them up.
Mm-hmm.
They like cry or get upset, especially if they're that young. And I could see her having the baby, young kid, like put down for a nap. Every time like he's on his way, and then as soon as he gets there and the doorbell rings and that wakes him up, and then the kid's all pissed off, and then she's like, oh look, you sent him through the roof. What are you doing over there? Are you torturing him?
It's a setup, man. Everybody knows babies can feel energy, man. They can feel your energy. They feel negative energy, and the way that you moving in life is just wrong, Brittney Renner. Like we just said, you was married to Kevin Gates for 52 days. You worried about $11,000 in a 4-year-old bank account, like. And enough applesauce in the world.
Watching that baby if she was hanging out with Kevin Gates all day.
Exactly, and that's
she
what
probably had her mom or whoever a paid nanny because she makes all kinds of money. I think she still has her Super Friends account.
Exactly,
and she still does her appearances and club hostings and Fashion Nova or whatever.
Exactly, and then on
Like
top
that
of
sort of thing.
then on top of this, to make matters even worse, this is like why are you doing this? Like, this man has came to see this child 3 times in a row. So that means he's consistent. He's trying. He
loves his kid. I follow PJ. He's always talking about his son.
Yes.
Yeah, he's all about his son.
See, I mean, and that's just crazy. Like, I mean, it just feels like she just bitter. Like, she just a bitter baby mama. She can't get over it. Like,
That's like they say. You better watch who you have kids with, because you're gonna be stuck with a bunch of BS for at least 18 years. And really, you can say 18 years, but you're gonna be in your kid's life longer than 18 years.
True.
So even if 20, 30, 40 years, as long as you're alive, you're gonna be dealing with your mortal enemy. So you better make sure that you're really, really, truly positive on who you're having kids with. It's one thing to realize a relationship's not work, but some people can be really cool and be friends and co-parent really well and have no issues, and then other people make it an absolute war. And it's crazy because it's like a war for life, because it's like, someone does something to a certain level of annoyance or badness, it's like the other side never forgets, and it's like you still got to interact, you still got to see them people every day, every week, every week at least, or every other week. So I don't know. They just need to figure it out, but
they won't figure it out.
They're not. So it is what it is.
She can't. She doesn't know what. I mean, Brittany Renner doesn't know what she really wants in life. One day she regular. Next day she Muslim. Next day she backing that thing up for Buddhists. I mean, it's ain't no telling what the next thing Brittany Renner's gonna do. I mean, I just feel sorry for her. But I mean,
what she should PJ should do?
What?
He should have the nanny go in like a Uber or whatever and pick up the kid.
You see, the security guard was the dude that was standing next to her. The door, that was his security guard.
Yeah, no, but like have like the nanny pick it up. So Brittany Renner, is she gonna be screaming at the nanny? The nanny's just someone that works for PJ.
That's what makes co-parenting.
She's not gonna go off on a random worker. That's I never did anything to you.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we can actually talk about that. I mean, we have friends and people like that 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 has to co-parent, and like it's so bad to the point where like they don't even talk to the mom. Like they have their
grandparent pick
their grandparent pick it up. So I mean, like
sometimes you gotta work it out.
And sometimes they even wrong. Like the pickup time be like, oh yes, the pickup time is 5 p.m. You say you call your grandma and be like, hey, you there? And they like, oh yeah, I'm there. But I've been waiting for like 45 minutes. They not here yet. You're like, man, what the hell?
They're making her wait. Why are they making her wait?
Now you double mad, because I mean, like, I understand if it was me out there, but now you got my mom and waiting out there too. Like, that's just even wrong. Like, you can't even be nice. You can't even co-parent with that.
That's why I say send the help, especially if you're a
the lawyer system. Like,
don't make your mama go. Don't even put your mama in that situation.
You see what DDG out here doing?
The nanny.
You see what DDG out here doing? Like, he's going through. Like, he's like going through the court system. Like, you see him go through it. Like, people feel like it's to the point where like people feel sorry for him, because like. And I mean, like, everybody knows how like adult like dads are in people's families. Like, it's not that many, like, especially in black families. They always say like it's not that many dads in black homes. Like, majority of the time it's a single mom. And so like when you see a dad really trying to be there, like, I mean, to most people, like, to guys, it would be like, okay, it means something. Like, you should at least be cordial. But to like some women, and I mean, like, and then to throw a little curveball in this, like what Brittany Renner's reason is and it's kind of valid. Is like, if you was with like let's say you was with a girl and then like you get her pregnant, and then like later on you found out like, oh yeah, she cheated on me, and she cheated on me with blank, and then you know what, y'all break up, and then guess what, she marries blank. So like it's always gonna be up for them. Like, you cheated on me with this dude, and then you married this dude, and you want me to be cordial with this dude? Like, no, he's the reason why the whole thing ended. Like, I thought we was peaches and cream.
The reason my family ain't together.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I feel like that's what Brittany Renner, because she said like he left me because I wasn't with. She did what she did. Like, she tricked him to go with her, and then like later on, like she found out like, oh, he wasn't mature, and everybody was like, he's 18. Like, you can't expect the 18-year-old not to mess around with people, and like she wasn't with it, so she left, and then the next thing you know is this girl popped up, and then they married, and now she's bad. So I'm like, now I understand, but at the same time, you gotta give it up.
Especially baby mamas always get like super mad.
True.
Anytime you get a new chick.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I've seen. I don't have any kids, but I've seen from my friends that do have kids and have baby mamas.
Would you get mad?
What?
Would you get mad if the girl you was going with cheated on you, and then after you broke up with her, and then she marries that dude she cheated on you with, and she has a kid with that dude also? So now it's your kid there, and then it's her new kid there too, with her new man that you knew about, that she told you not to worry about.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. You better watch who you have kids with, because what's crazy is if you have a kid with somebody and then you split up, and say the other person has custody majority of the time, you have no idea what your kid's getting exposed to. You may think, I mean, you may think that your kid is, safe and snuggled up at home, and not realize that
he calling Russell Wilson daddy. Baby Future's calling Russell Wilson daddy.
Basically,
crazy.
Some shit would happen to make a grown man cry. Let's just leave it at that. It's a cold world, people. I'm not saying I know from personal experience or that I've traumatized.
Oh, is it 1v2? Is it 1v20 or 1v1?
No. But shout out to PJ Washington. He only said one profanity, but he was kind of messed up. He was like, "I didn't stutter. I said, suck my meat."
You know what's funny? How like people are trying to crucify him. Like, oh yeah, he wasn't mature. He's like, come on, man. You just saw the video. It was like 10 minutes of him getting trashed, and all he said was one thing. You can't give.
Well, it's like, and like you said, sorry to interrupt, but it's just thinking like it's one thing, because PJ would get mad. I bet she does all kinds of stuff. I bet PJ didn't like her being out with Kevin Gates all the time. I bet PJ was like, man, she says the baby cries when it comes to B, but I could see the baby crying. She not paying attention because she getting freaky with Mr. Freak-a-Leak, Kevin Gates. My baby's crying in there for maybe an hour being unattended, while my girl's going to Pound Town 10 feet away with Kevin Freaky Gates.
No.
I mean, that's probably PJ Washington's nightmare. He might not even care for this girl anymore, but he's like, dang, my mom, my baby mama's getting piped down, and who knows, my fucking, my freaking baby could be like 10 feet away from that.
Listen here, man. All I gotta say is that Kevin Gates said that the car broke down and he started the car engine with his bare hands. You can't trust him.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
He's starting stuff with his bare hands.
Exactly, man. But I mean, enough about this topic. Y'all comment down below, who do you think was in the wrong in the situations? Make sure you hit that like button, that comment button, and that subscribe button. But what's going on next, co-host?
We got Boosie pleads guilty to federal gun charges, faces up to 15 years in prison. We thought Boosie had put his trial days behind him, but he's right back in the mix. Boosie's preparing to spend some time behind bars after accepting a plea deal. Let's hear him talk about his plea deal.
My DM full. A lot of people in my DM.
Oh, let me bring that down just a smidge for you. Boosie likes to talk loud.
Tripping about my shows in September because I go for my plea August 26th, but that ain't how I go in Fed court. Once you take a plea, your sentencing ain't till 2-3 months after that. So I'm gonna be at every show, of course. I mean, pool party still going on. Still gonna be crazy. Link in the bio for the tickets. But all my fans across the world, it's just a plea that I'm doing on August 26th. That's it, baby. So that's what I wanted to let y'all know. All my shows coming up, I'm gonna be at all my shows. That way. I want to put it behind me. I want to get it behind me and get on with my life. It's a lot of things this case has stopped me from doing, traveling all across the world, making. So I just want to get it over with, accept my guilty plea. I'm ready to get over with.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
Just say a prayer for me. I just need prayer. I don't need nothing else. Yeah.
And his attorney provided us this video of him performing on stage. Now, Hatch, known as Boosie to his fans, now awaits sentencing. He's a father of 9 kids. His fiancée was with him in court today. So some background on this case. It stems from a traffic stop in San Diego in May 2023. Hatch was arrested in Choyas View after police found 2 guns inside a vehicle he was riding in. Now, the state charges were eventually dropped, but the feds then pursued a case against him because he was a convicted felon in possession of a firearm, which violates federal law. Now, the 42-year-old rapper announced earlier this month on social media that he was going to take a plea deal. And so this morning he went before a judge and entered that guilty plea. So here's what his defense attorney told me outside court.
I am optimistic for Mr. Hatch. He, as you just explained, wanted nothing more than to accept responsibility and put this behind him. And now it's my job to make sure the court understands the scope of the case and what the case is really about. And more importantly, all of the amazing things that Mr. Hatch has done for the community, continues to do, and the amazing things that he will do going forward.
You got a video right here, the incriminating video. Walk past it. Boom, right there. You go right there. That's what happened, man. Dun, 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 dun. How does the law and often try to do the Law and Order sound? Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Man, y'all already know how it is, man. But like I was saying, man, this whole situation is crazy. If you want to know, like, in detail version of what's going on, man, you already know you have to check DJ Vlad up because you already know he chopped it up like 30,000 times. But from what I've known for this, because we did talk about the original thing, the original charge in the beginning when it was a state charge, but now that it's a fed charge, it's just crazy. So basically what's going on is that little Boosie, he went to go travel to San Diego, California to do a show. And while he was doing the show, he thought he was going to double dip, because, what's a hustler if you don't double dip? You go to one spot, I got to do a show, so I might as well I got to do a show. So, I'm going to throw on Instagram, like, hey, I'm in San Diego. Anybody want to do a feature? I'm doing features for the low. Everybody, hit your DMs up. So that's what Boosie did. Boosie went that route, and he ended up getting somebody that said they wanted to give him 10 bands to do a music video and a song. So he ended up doing a song, and he's about to do the music video.
That's crazy. Crazy to get caught up for 10 bands, knowing the type of money that Boosie has and how long he's been in the game.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's crazy to lose your freedom or get a plea deal or be... accepting what he got.
You got 9 kids. You got to do what you got. Honestly, if you have to talk about all the rappers that were basically popping, like in 07 to like 2012, and he's still going strong now, making money, and like always on everything. DJ Vlad, always on Instagram. You got to give it to him. He hustling,
making songs with Mimo.
Yeah, exactly. Name another old rapper that's around his time from that's doing something besides Rick Ross.
Jules Santana.
Just got jokes. But this, like I said, man.
Oh, Jim Jones.
Yeah, Jim Jones is a hustler too.
Shut up, my dog.
He's awesome. Exactly. You got to be a hustler. So, like I was saying, so basically, what's going on is that Boosie had a show in San Diego. He had the music video to do. Also, he hired more than one security guard. Only one security guard showed up, and he had 2 Glocks on him. And of course, you can't have your security guard out here looking like Max Payne. So you got to have one on you too. To let people know not to try you.
Stupid to have security and know that you can't have a gun and have multiple security with guns and be like, let me hold something real quick.
True. But I would say, I would say it's for intimidation, so people know not to try you. Because honestly, yeah, you got your security guard there, so people know, like, my security guard there, so they won't jump him. They gonna see him there, so they gonna try me. But at the same time, what if I go to the bathroom? What if I gotta get something to eat? I tell you to hold on. What if I see a baddie around the corner I want to talk to her? Like, I want people to know while I'm walking and talk to this baddie, like, I got that thing on me, so don't try me.
Oh, my God.
Are you trying to say I should say that if I have a security guard, I should say this to my security guard 24/7?
You be like, I'm so rich, I got security.
Uh-huh.
I don't even keep that thing on me. I got a whole person that hold that thing.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. I understand where you're coming from. That's why I say this whole situation is crazy. Like here says, like, Boosie may get up to 15 years. Boosie is saying, and his lawyer is saying that they're trying to get at least 24 months. They're also saying that since Boosie already did like a year on house arrest, so that may count for something. So, I feel like he may get time served or probation, and that'll be fired. Like, if you can go around and you can get probation for this whole situation, or like 6 months.
So with this plea deal, do you think he's actually going to do any time, or just going to get probation?
I think I mean, if you do a year in house arrest and you complete the year in house arrest, I feel like that should count for something.
Yeah.
So man, I feel like if it's 15 and you say I'm asking for 2, either you finna give me 2, or maybe like you give me like a year, maybe 8. Like do a year, but then you do a year, and then once you go in, like you can get out early for like good behavior, like listening, cooperating, and like doing something. And like they knock out like 3-4 months, and then like you really only doing like 7 months in jail.
Yeah.
I can see him doing that.
I hope it works out for him. I know he doesn't have the best of health. He had his health issues in the past with his kidneys and stuff. He's a legend. He's done stuff with Chicago artists that I'm cool with. So, shout out to Boosie. And he's been around forever. I mean, I remember even in college.
It was going crazy in San Antonio. They went when I first came here. They played Boosie and Webby. That was it.
Yeah, Boosie and Webby were a wave. They were definitely I guess I don't know if they had their own like little crew.
Yeah.
And people like Webby has like a cult following.
Mm-hmm.
Like he literally does had like his hardcore fans that were all about Webby, and so did Boosie. And he always did well coming to our town when he did concerts. So yeah, he's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, and that's what he said. He's finna run the bag up, like like he said. When the feds sentence you, they give you like 2 more months. So, I mean, you already know he definitely got to go to. He got. I mean, no. He got his tour bus got robbed last time he was in San Antonio. They broke. He was at
the Eggers got him.
No, horrible. Oh, the Miami bar. I think where the Miami bar here, the Miami bar used to be at by the mall. His tour bus his Sprinter van got broken into, and he talked about that. So it's kind of 50-50 if he finna come. I don't know. Depends. I hope he does come back to San Antonio.
It's crazy how you know all the details. Riddle me this.
Horrible, man. Don't be one of those. But man, y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation. Do you feel like Boosie's gonna get 2 years, 15 years? Probation, time served? I mean, he did a year on the monitor, but let us know. But coming on now was looking like he has time to talk about couch announcements. It's halftime.
Welcome to the halftime show, Tales from the Crib. Let you know what's going on, what's new, and what you can expect from this channel. Tales from the Crib, we are switching it up now that the NFL season is here. Make sure you check out the TFTC Sports playlist. We just dropped NFL Week 1 picks and predictions with our boy, RealGood_Doty. We got his channel linked on our other channels. He's hopping in with us for the NFL every week, all the way to the Super Bowl. He's locked in with us, and check out his channel for his own personal insights. We're dropping that every Wednesday now. NFL show every Wednesday, and Tales from the Crib weekly podcast, the current events, celebrity news, and a little bit of sports like basketball. We are dropping that every Thursday now. So we've done the gamut. We've done Monday shows, we've done Tuesday shows, we've done Wednesday shows, and now it is time for your viewing pleasure. Thursday shows now coming to Tales from the Crib Network. So let us know what is your favorite. What did you enjoy the best the Monday through Thursday?
I feel like Thursday shows finna do the thing, man. Like I said,
Thursday and Friday's the best days.
I mean, we gonna find out. I hope so. It is, man. We're gonna be first to a lot more current events, so no more being last. Hopefully, no more waiting a whole week to things coming out. But enough about that, man. It's time to talk about what people really want to talk about: crib reactions.
Shout out Crib Reactions. We dropped a whole bunch of videos. We're dropping at least 5.
It's like every other video has over 1,000 views or more.
Yeah, shout out y'all. We got our shadow ban is gone, so now we're starting to get views we normally got. We just got over 14.1k subs. Help us get to 25k subs. That's our next goal on that channel. We're dropping all kinds of videos. If you like from Netflix, the K-pop Demon Hunters, we got a cover of that. XG did a live performance. We got beatboxing. We got Doge, the Doja Cat dropping a song, and more beatboxing with Beat Pella House. They are a fan favorite, and look, they love us to show us the views. 4.2k views on that video. So make sure you check us out over on Crib Reactions. And lastly, TFTC Gaming 2K26 is here. I am playing that. I gotta get back on Warhammer, all types of games. I got 2K25. I got like 8 2K25 videos I gotta get out. all kinds of stuff in the vault. TFTC Gaming, we're gonna get that channel going. And our Patreon, maybe this month I'll finally come true on our promise to get our Patreon and crib reactions back going and going good. But yeah, check out everything we do. We even got a Twitch, Tales from the Crib 2.0 on Twitch, so make sure you check that out. You ready to start the second half of the show?
Of course, man. Who we got?
We got legend. Bruce Willis moved to special care home amid battle with dementia. Bruce Willis moves into 24/7 care home built for dementia needs, lives separate from wife and kids. Basically, he's too much of a burden for the family. They say he needs 24/7 care around the clock. So they want to make sure that they had medical professionals available to him 24/7, that he doesn't even remember that he was a famous actor anymore. So we got a clip. We're going to play it and we'll break it down for you.
Bruce is still very mobile. Bruce is in really great health overall. You know, it's just his brain that is failing him.
But the language is...
Yeah, the language is going. And, you know, we've learned to adapt, and we have a way of communicating with him, which is just a different way.
Were there days that it would be Bruce again?
Yeah, I mean, we still get those days. Not days, but we get moments. It's his laugh, right? Like, he has such a hearty laugh. And, you know, sometimes you'll see that twinkle in his eye or that smirk. And, you know, I just get, like, transported. And it's just hard to see that. Because as quickly as those moments appear, then it goes. So it's hard. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful that my husband is still very much here.
The truth is that the opinions are so loud and they're so noisy. But if they don't have the experience of this, they don't get a say. And they definitely don't get a vote.
Bruce Willis's wife Emma has reacted to trolls who criticized her for moving him into another house amid his dementia decline.
People with an opinion and how quick they are to judge the caregiver. And that is what caregivers are up against. You know, judgment from others and criticism from others.
She recently revealed that the hardest decision she took while looking after him was moving him into a separate one-story house away from their primary residence. He lives there with a full-time care team, while Emma brings their daughters Mabel and Evelyn to visit him a lot, including for breakfast and dinner.
Everyone will have an opinion, but you have to remind yourself that most don't have the experience to back it up. And if that's the case, they shouldn't offer their 2 cents about it, and you shouldn't pay them any mind. I learned this from my therapist, Kathleen Murphy. Nothing changes an opinion quite as powerfully as when you have an experience, she says. Even if someone is closely familiar with dementia or the condition you are caring for, they aren't in your home, so they don't know how your person is behaving or your family dynamics. I mean, the truth is that the opinions are so loud and they're so noisy. But if they don't have the experience of this, they don't get a say, and they definitely don't get a vote. So I wanted to give the Diane Sawyer special a couple days to sort of land and breathe. And I think that they did a beautiful job with amplifying FTD awareness, as well as shining a spotlight onto caregivers. What I knew is that by sharing some of our intimate information, that we would see these 2 camps, right? It would be people with an opinion versus people with an actual experience. And it's been a perfect example to see in the comment section that I knew would happen, is that people with an opinion and how quick they are to judge the caregiver. And that is what caregivers are up against. You know, judgment from others and criticism from others. When I went to bed that night after watching the Diane Sawyer special, I had to revisit this section in my book, which is titled Opinion versus Experience. Everyone will have an opinion, but you have to remind yourself that most don't have the experience to back it up. And if that's the case, they shouldn't offer their 2 cents about it, and you shouldn't pay them any mind. I learned this from my therapist, Kathleen Murphy. Nothing changes an opinion quite as powerfully as when you have an experience, she says. Even if someone is closely familiar with dementia or the condition you are caring for, they aren't in your home, So they don't know how your person is behaving or your family dynamics. I mean, the truth is that the opinions are so loud and they're so noisy. But if they don't have the experience of this, they don't get a say, and they definitely don't get a vote.
And I don't know. I'm going to say I kind of understand a little bit of the criticism. I know that she says we're not in the house and we don't get to see the day-to-day. But it just seems crazy. This man worked hard his whole life to provide for his family, and he's really providing for multiple families. And he comes to his time of need, and they're like, he's doing too much. Let's get him a 24/7 care. I don't know. It just seems like a little much. For him to be kind of put like this. He's like one of the greatest actors ever. He's been on the scene for what, I don't even know how long he's been an actor. What, like 40 some years, 50 years, and he's an icon. And then he gets dementia sucks. There's no way around it. They basically get trapped in their own body. And that's, something that he has to deal with. And maybe, who knows, he did get to a point where 24/7 care is the best bet. But it just seemed like it was so quick. I don't know if I'm maybe speaking out of turn here, but it just seemed it was awfully quick. He gets diagnosed. They say their little sad story, like, oh, look at us. They do a little special and show, how he's getting forgetful and stuff. And then it's like, let's go ahead and move him into one of these homes. So they're just going to move him into one of these homes, and then like all the money that he worked for, they're just going to enjoy it.
Exactly, man. This is just horrible, man. Listen here, Bruce Willis done did over 125 videos.
Movies?
Movies. His net worth is over $250 million. Dang. So I mean, this brings me back to the time I used to talk to this one girl where she was like, "Oh, you're just a player. Like, I work in a nursing home. I see a lot of guys like you. They always end up like it. Like, they never settle down. They never find a one. And the next thing you know is they begging their family to come visit them. Well, I can end up like Bruce Willis. I can do 125 movies, gross over 250 million, and now my wife is over here talking about how she feels isolated and it's just too much for her to handle. Like, what are you talking about? I did 125 movies. I took care of this family. I did all this type of stuff. Now you want to leave because you want to get some hanky-panky? Just because
she wants hanky-panky, son?
Basically, like, you want to, like, I'm in the out, like, so why can't, okay, understand, like, oh, you need to, like, you don't want to take care of me. It's a lot, but I can still sleep in the same bed as you and have the same people come in the house and take care of us. Like, the same, like,
they literally could. They're so rich that they could have 24/7 care in house. They could literally move in a nurse.
Exactly.
And then, like, she could, check on him, and then they could have sensors on him where if he gets out of bed or starts moving, that they get woken up to handle it.
Exactly. So
I mean, they literally have that type of money.
Exactly. So what's the point of you building an outhouse? Like, what are you like? Oh, you don't want what are you trying to avoid? That's the question. Like, what are you trying not to see? Like, does he like? I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful.
Is he flipping out?
Like, is he like getting like he's dementia? He doesn't remember. Like, I have family members have dementia. And, like, the things that we do is like you have to constantly have somebody. Like, my brother and my mom have to constantly see my grandma.
Yeah.
So that she knows who. Like, with me, like, she barely knows. Like, I don't think she knows who I am. Like, I talk to, like, I talk to my people.
Yeah.
So it was like she barely knows who I am. So, like, she has to keep a journal. They record. Like, she has to keep a journal. Like, they see her constantly, like, every day, every other day. Like, she knows who they are because she constantly sees them. Or, like, I know people, like, or, like, they have to, like, keep a log of journal so, like, they can, so, like, she know exactly, like, oh, yeah, did she eat? Did she not eat? So, it's steps you have to take. Yeah, I know, like, it's time consuming. That's a lot. But it doesn't make sense to me, like, you feel like, oh, yeah, he doesn't deserve to get the cuddle at night. Like, he can still cuddle at night. Like, he can feel like that's something. Yeah, like,
well, and it's even crazy. Like you say, like, he did all this and they're not gonna look after him. I'm just thinking about it. My great uncle, my grandpa's had a twin brother, and he got dementia late in life. And I would kind of see him like once or twice a year. And of course, every time I saw him for the last 4 or 5 years, he got worse and worse. But I honestly don't think that they ever had him at a facility. I think that his wife literally took care of him until he passed away in his sleep. But the thing is it is terrible because it's almost like them that you can tell they're trapped in their own body. Like sometimes, like their speech gets worse and worse, and like you can see them like think like the wheels turning in their head, but they like sometimes struggle to get the words out, and you could see them be getting like frustrated. You know, like they just can't get it out. So I definitely, you know, have firsthand seen how dementia can kind of, you know, to overtake someone over time. And I don't know. I guess each case is different. Who knows if he was violent or something where he could hurt himself or hurt others by the way he was acting. But honestly, with my great uncle, like he was like, he almost got like quieter and quieter because he would get so annoyed that like he would have trouble speaking. So he just started to become like a quiet person, like just kind of like chilling.
A mute.
Yeah, basically.
And it's
like he would just like nod a lot and like smile at you, but he wouldn't really even try to talk that much at the end. So, I mean, it's crazy. I just can't believe that's his fate, that he's gonna be in there around random people. And then he's like not even gonna know what's going on, not even know he's Bruce Willis.
He's gonna know what it is. I mean, because
he'll have moments, of course. But
moments they constantly see him and everything. And I understand, like, oh yeah, you don't know. Maybe she doesn't want to see through that. She doesn't want to see him go through that. It's gonna tear her up. Well, I mean, she wanted to see her write a book about it. She's gonna see her write a book about it. Like, how
you can see it enough to write a book. You're exactly right.
Like, how you don't want to cuddle with me at night, but you want to write a memoir. Like, I'm worth over $250 million. I done did all these movies. You can't cuddle with me at night. You want to make a book about how hard it is to cuddle with me at night. Like, this just ain't making no sense. Like, I mean, what is it? What's the whole point of getting married if you get married, it's until she feels like, I don't want to take care of you no more. Like, I did all this stuff for us, so now it's like,
well, it's not even about your significant other as much as I think it's about your children. It's one thing, because usually if you are declining in your health late in life, your spouse is probably, even if they're healthy, they're probably, you know, they're not strong enough to completely lift you or carry you or maybe do some of the things that may be required. So it really you know, you rely on either your children, and if you don't have children, you know, paying for care. And he has tons of children.
He has tons of care.
And he even has Demi Moore, who's his ex-wife.
Who's on her, what's crazy about Demi?
You know, I still remember all the Ashton Kutcher drama, which was hilarious. Because remember, she dated Ashton Kutcher. I might even married him for a while. I forget. But yeah, you know, her and her family were all in like, oh, we're even the ex-wife and her unit is helping take care of Bruce Willis, and then they're at a certain point like oh, we're all tired. You know, both family units are like, he's too much. Let's just put him somewhere.
That's crazy. He did so much for all of them. It's like, what's the point? Like, it's like, what's the point? Like, it's just crazy. And the fact that the ex-wife wants to back up the current wife, saying like, yeah, I agree that she should, you know, she should go out.
Put him in a facility.
Like, no, not put him in a facility. Like, she should go out there and, like, you know, live her life. Not be all lonely, cooped up, and she shouldn't have to feel all this pressure on herself. Like,
so they're telling her almost, let me get this straight. I want to clarify. Like, are you saying that they should say like she should like move on and must treat him like he's dead and like look for like a new like significant other?
No,
like to that level,
no,
or
they're
just
not,
live life.
They're not. You know, of course, they're not gonna say that. They're basically saying like they understand like this is a lot of pressure on somebody. That's just it. Like some bland, real vague type of stuff. Like, it's real messed up. Like, I feel sorry for Bruce Willis. I mean, I hope he's getting all the attention that he deserves. I really hope that they're not trying to like just, you know, get just to milk him off, just to milk him for the rest of the money.
Milked out. I wonder how he has his will structured and how well he did it, because oh man,
it clearly is not enough to write in the book.
It gets nasty when people that don't have buku money, people that have medium, low money, it sometimes still gets nasty with wills and people thinking that they deserve a certain cut and how many relatives think they deserve a cut. It's just it gets real stupid real quick. So comment down below if you've had to deal with a family member with dementia, what your experience is, And what do you think about Bruce Willis's family kind of throwing in the towel and just saying they're going to pay for care?
It's horrible.
So comment down below what you think. We want to hear from you. If you're watching on TFTC Clips, remember you can see it first on Tales from the Crib. It always comes out first on Tales from the Crib and then gets clipped out later for you on TFTC Clips. But let's keep it moving. We got the Snitch Wars. Young Thug is going viral for allegedly snitching in 2015. He speaks out after we surfaced audio of him mentioning Pee Wee Roscoe in an interrogation that leaves social users calling him a snitch. And he says, "Rat where? They didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother. Rat where?" And yeah, we've heard the tape. It is not a good look for Young Thug. We're going to play a video clip and then put it in the comments down below. Is Young Thug a rat? Is he a snake? How you feeling about Thugga Thugga?
Drop the cheese emojis.
This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking damn shot at this nigga to us. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe, but I don't wanna block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. And knowing Roscoe, man, that man a fucking scrub. That fool. I'm like, you shot at somebody, bro? But I don't fucking know, cause every day nigga grow a fucking ball. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
You just made it a motherfucking Rico case. You just made it a case. All these charges that they got on everybody in this case, 180 some charges. Ain't now one of these charges showing you that somebody committed a crime in furtherance of a game. That's what they got to prove. They got to prove that these people who killed these people, you did it to make YSL bigger. Not you did it because he shot at you or y'all shot at each other or whatever reason it is. They trying to prove that you did it in furtherance of a game. You did it to make your game bigger. They can't prove no shit like that. Ain't nobody committed no crime to make no game bigger because it ain't no fucking game.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So for you to say that, it's just like, boom, then you got a nigga who they say a big dog of this shit saying it, agreeing to it, pleading guilty to it. Now nigga gotta fight you in court, bro. And you lying. That's 100% lie. You don't know nobody on that motherfucking case but me, and Duke, nigga. The only 3 people you know on the case. So who the fuck is you talking about? No folk made you lie. No folk said, nigga, YSL must end. That nigga said, yeah, man, nigga. Supposed to be a nigga who bless a nigga. That's why them niggas will never be bigger than Drake, ever in life. Niggas will never be bigger than Buddy. Buddy gonna do it right. Buddy fucking with everybody. You know how many niggas like Drake chain? How many niggas can take care of their family because of Buddy? Just like straight fucking with you. Kendrick, goddamn, put a nigga on. Y'all niggas, you're a superstar. You don't ran up, you a few hundred him, but you ain't put nobody on, though. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even put Keem on. Cause the shit you and him doing, this shit ain't really doing that. Like, I wish you don't never get no pussy no more. You don't never get another dollar in the world. Like, you don't deserve nothing. You don't deserve nothing. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Man, you don't deserve nothing. Like, you the worst. Yeah. But you don't deserve nothing. Like, but you voluntarily lied. But you don't know nobody on this fucking case. Like,
oh God.
Man, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve no pussy. Nigga did that shit to get out for a hoe. P used to be signed to Gucci Man. When Gucci Man found out that shit, he dropped the nigga. Cause P used to try to rap.
Well, they still friends, so how's that?
Yeah. End up going to jail. I got him turned soft. Started fucking with a nigga. I literally don't hate nobody in the entire world but him. I literally hate him. I swear to God, I hate him. But business, business is business, And I feel like I would let him have a whole month to himself, but I don't want to put it out. I don't want to be putting it out too long after him, so it look like, oh, both of them just dropped the album. I feel like I wanted to be like, he posts his cover like my album come Friday, and then I post the cover my album come Friday. I wanted to just be like straight Kanye West tormenting them, like straight like, oh wow, Thug really dropping an album on the same day this nigga dropping this shit.
The people that it's going over their head, they done linked him, like, everybody else. Elliot, Weezy.
Yeah. He's gonna go over his head. He's so damn retarded and stupid.
Right.
The people only buying your label because of Wham. They not buying your label because no motherfucking Migos. Them niggas in the red. Them niggas ain't making no money, huh? The number one album you just had right now, I paid for you to have a number one album. You didn't, you know what I'm saying, honestly earn a number one album over the weekend, my boy. I paid for that shit. I never said that to him. I never told him that. You know, cause we just got the plug on that. Like, you never earned a number one album. I spent $50 extra grand buying motherfucking streams, $50,000 buying streams for you. He did the same thing P did. Stood up in court. Man, that was Wham. That what you ever get too, rocking with the motherfucking rat. And you be preaching about that shit too, man. You can't do that.
I wonder
man.
if you pay $50,000 to get streams.
Yeah, he
if
did.
If you get enough streams that you make more than 50,000.
He made the total. Okay, so the last album Gunna dropped was was $80K total, and he paid for $50K. So Gunna would have had $30K if he didn't buy $50K.
Yeah.
But in his last album before that sold $150K. So I mean, it really depends on how many streams did he buy the last album too. I mean, I really don't know how many streams he bought the last album.
No, but my question is if say you buy 30 or 50K streams, like additional of whatever they did, if you buying 50K streams, are you gonna make more
back
than the $50,000 you paid?
You make more. I mean, you either make it back.
Are you gonna make like if you spend like 50,000 worth on botting, are you gonna make like 70,000 or 100,000 off the streams you get off of those numbers?
Yeah, you will. You will. It's just like when you do YouTube, when YouTubers they be buying like YouTubers that buy
Neon.
Like Neon and them, where they get like a whole bunch of comments, and those comments like it hits the algorithm, so like you gonna get paid for the views you get and everything like that. But it's just bought it. You pay for it. Now, I mean, how much more will you make? Will it really be worth it? Like, will you make like you pay? If you pay 50K, would you get like 100K or more back? You may get like 60K back.
Yeah, or at least you're coming out. If you're coming out in the
10K
plus
profit.
If you come out in any profit, that's good.
Yes, it's something. Or I mean, but you get like the profit, but on top of that, remember like what it's like all about like what you can say. Like you can always say like I got 7 number one albums, and it doesn't matter like it doesn't matter like when your album came out, nobody really dropped. You went against Lil Pump, like it was Lil Pump and Meek Mills.
You dropped on a dry week.
You dropped on a dry week, and on top of that, you paid for 50K. You paid for 50K streams. Like nobody's really gonna know that. They just know that you got 3 number one albums. So I mean,
I was all in on Young Thug dissing Gunna. We had the video of Gunna saying YSL's a gang and agreeing to like what they made him say with him taking the plea deal. But Young Thug's interrogation videos, man, he was like way too chummy.
You think so?
He was making jokes. He was just singing.
See,
and I don't know, I don't know, and it's like. People are like, "Oh, did it lead to anything?" And it's like, I don't know. Like he with the Pee Wee situation, and like the Lil Wayne situation, and all of that. Like it just seemed like he was giving it up too much. And remember what we even saw where he was like, I think on a meme or something. Where he's like, in this song, he's talking about this, saying that he's doing this. And they're like, oh, we didn't know that. And he's like, yeah, you got to look at this right here. So he's literally pointing them in the right direction.
Oh, yeah. The Lil Wayne thing with the Lil Wayne beef and all that stuff. So
it looks bad. He looks bad. He looks worse than Gunna. Gunna's going to get a full pass now that he already got a partial pass.
It's called Rat Atlanta now. It's called Rat Atlanta now for a reason. You see Snitch Wars. We got the video, the photo right here. Snitch Wars. It's Rollo, Gunna, Thug. I mean, it's a lot of.
Why they got 21 Gucci and Future? They all
that's
snitch too.
No. 21. No, I mean, honestly, they said, Whack 100 is going around talking about 21 Savage because you know how 21 Savage isn't from the USA. He's from overseas. So in order to get a visa or to get a voucher, you got to like release some, like you have to like tell some, you have to snitch. So I mean, basically he's talking about that. And I mean, Gucci I mean, yeah, I don't know. No, but the other one's not. I doubt that. But I mean, this whole situation is crazy. Like, I feel like if Young Thug would have left it alone, once Gunna would have came out and was like, "Oh yeah, YSL is a gang," and then they left it like that, and and Young Thug got out and he left Gunna alone, this wouldn't have been a problem. But the fact that he kept poking at Gunna, saying Gunna a rat, saying like, oh, he was telling like people from Joe Budden podcast how like when Gunna dropped this album and like Ice complimented it and said like, oh yeah, this album's good, or like when Fat Joe was like, oh yeah, I'm kind of ashamed to say it, but I kind of like the rap music. Gunna dropped a hard album.
Yeah,
like he was like talking about them, like if you'd have left them alone, all these basically phone calls wouldn't have dropped, and they're continuously dropping. Like every day is a new tape, is a new one. Like he's talking about everybody. Like it's just basically making like Fannie Mae look like she got the last laugh. Like, oh yeah, you may beat me in the courts, but I beat you in the streets.
I beat you in the streets.
Exactly. I mean, this whole situation is crazy. And then, I mean, the way like Young Thug's talking about it, the way that Young Thug's talking about it, he's saying like, oh yeah, this wouldn't have been a Rico if Gunna didn't say what he said, and like everybody outside, he's telling us to 21 Savage. You know how 21, he's like,
well, didn't they say his brother took a similar Rico?
Yeah, and that's what makes it.
And then he forgave him, but he won't forgive Gunna.
No. What makes it bad about that, and that's another thing, like with the whole Unc thing, like he had a phone call with 21 Savage. 21 was like, oh yeah, you see, Unc said that you gave him the green light to say what he said, and Young Thug said, man, I ain't say that. Like, why would I say that? And then like I have y'all looking like goofies. I have like everybody looking like goofies. I ain't say that, but then like turns out later, like he dropped the tweet saying like, oh, I told Unc to say that. Like, come on, man, you lying to everybody. Like, it's just, ain't nothing looking real, ain't nothing looking right. I mean, you talking about P's situation, like calling him a rat, and P like, oh no, I'm a civilian.
And everyone's saying that Thug has a history of being kind of shiesty, kind of being a backstabber, that he did the same thing with R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah.
That he felt like Rich Homie Quan went from being a sidekick to possibly being hotter than him. And he couldn't stand that, so he turned on him and then told everyone not to mess with him. And Rich Homie Quan said he literally almost smirked himself because how sad he was when Young Thug kind of like, blackballed him essentially.
Yeah, that whole situation was because of the whole record label, like the whole TIG record label, because Young Thug, because I guess Rich Homie Quan label signed YFN Lucci, and since and YFN Lucci was beefing with Young Thug, Young Thug wanted Rich Homie Quan to beef with YFN Lucci, but Rich Homie Quan was like, I'm not doing that. Like, I ain't with all that type of stuff. I'm not beefing with Nut. I'm not doing all this other stuff. Because you see, remember YFN Lucci dropped the album called R.I.P. Nut.
Yeah.
And then Nut brought
Sometimes the
Young
drop.
Thug and Rich Homie Quan to Birdman, and that whole little situation was sideways. So like everybody's talking about Young Thug, so that's what got me thinking, like, what's gonna happen when Young Thug drop an album? Like, is people gonna mess with it?
Didn't he already have that album that did kind of mid?
No, yet he hasn't dropped that album. Young Thug hasn't dropped an album since he got out of jail.
Oh,
so like that's what has me wondering, like, who gonna be on it? Like you talk bad about Weezy. Weezy is 21 Savage, like producer, road manager, whatever it is.
Yeah,
he's always with him. You talked about the Migos. You trying to break up QCP and Lil Baby. You got that situation.
They unfollowed each other.
They unfollowed each other. So even if you unfollow them, QCP still owns Rich Homie. QCP still owns Lil Baby. So he has to clear the song.
Yeah.
So you can do the Lil Baby can say he can do the song all he want. If I don't clear the song, it's coming on tomorrow and it's getting out the next day.
Yeah.
So you ruined that. Only thing left now to do is you finna have to start doing songs with Burna Boy and Wizkid, the African rappers. Like 6ix9ine, remember 6ix9ine got caught snitching, and then what he did, went overseas, like doing songs with Anwell, AA, and them.
Yep,
exactly. So only thing that that's what I feel like Young Thug is gonna have to do.
Go ahead.
What you gonna say? But I don't know. That's what I feel like he's gonna have to do. Drop a rock album like he did Punk. He dropped that Punk album. He's gonna do a Lil Wayne. I mean, he's beefing Lil Wayne. I don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Do a tape with Future.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. That's what I forgot to say. Is allegedly he was cool with YFN Lucci, and then I think he said like why I don't know. I saw some documentary where they're like YFN told Lucci told him some shit.
They snitching.
He told him about snitching, and then he's like nah, like he didn't want to believe it. So then he went against YFN Lucci and started that whole war when YFN Lucci was literally trying to be a friend of Thug. And then they had their whole war, and then Lucci still is actually the only one that remains solid for Thug, and he's his op. Yeah. And it's like, it's just crazy because it's like YFN Lucci just ends up coming out like looking the best out of this, and it looks like Young Thug's pretty much ruined his career, and Gunna's gonna escape because they're gonna be like, oh, Young Thug did you wrong, so you get a pass.
So you remember when you were like, when Young Thug was caught snitching, you was like, not Young Thug, when Gunna was caught snitching, you was like, Gunna's career over with. His career's over with.
Yeah.
And so how do you feel about it now? Now that you see that Young Thug snitched too, everybody's snitching. They all snitching. The streets is a myth.
I think even if you do, I don't know if it's about a myth, but I don't think it's a death blow anymore. I think it used to be certain allegations as far as like someone else writing it raps.
Except for Ray Lewis, he a snitch.
So someone else writing it raps, you snitching. That was literally a death sentence as a rapper. But times change. People are like, oh, there's extenuating circumstances. There's always extenuating circumstances. You know, everyone always in life, you know, there's always people that pick and choose. So people even do that with the rappers that ratted. So I just think that's what we're in. So even if you do get that mark on your resume that is maybe unfavorable, that you like ratted a little bit or snitched or didn't really hold it down, you may dampen you a little bit. But if you keep on working and work hard enough, you could maybe almost get to the level that you were at. And that's the thing with Gunna. I don't think Gunna was as big as he was beforehand. But I think he's gotten he's gotten pretty close. But I still think he's smidge below.
Yeah.
Than he
suffered a little bit.
Than he was at his height. But with him having hits, and what was that one song?
If you mean
the Yep or whatever.
Oh yeah,
20 minutes.
Yep. That's all. Yeah, he didn't have. That's what I say. Like this album didn't do 150 million. 150K because this album that dropped, the last one, that didn't really have any hits on it. Like, yeah, you got some songs on it that people will always play.
Yeah, you gotta have a hit though.
If you want a feature to say that, but that "If You Mean" song was a hit. Yeah. And that got it real high. But I mean, if anybody, before I leave, if anybody's saying that Young Thug didn't snitch, he ain't say anything, let me put it to you like this.
Watch the tape. Just watch the whole tape.
Pee Wee Roscoe was already in jail. Young Thug didn't have to go up there and say anything. He didn't have to go up there and fish for answers and all that stuff. It's not like he would have went up to the people, the police officers, told them something that would have been like, you know what? Pee Wee Roscoe shouldn't be arrested. We should set him free. Anything that Young Thug was going to say, they either finna take it with a grain of salt or throw it away. So you going over there does nothing. So I have no clue why you was fishing for answers, fish for anything. You're told about, like my co-host said, you're told about, oh yeah, it was in the song, Birdman and Lil Wayne was beefing. Then on top of that, you're over there saying like, oh, Pee Wee Roscoe wouldn't do that. Pee Wee Roscoe was selling him trees. It's snitching. It's all dry snitching. It's snitching.
No, it's just full snitching.
Exactly.
He snitched like 40 ways. There ain't no way around it.
Exactly. There's no point in doing it. You don't have to do it.
We'll see what the society picks. Is he going to be the one where they give him a pass, or do they just refuse to acknowledge it, or are they going to give him the same treatment as Gunna that he got for a while? Or if they're going to give him the treatment for a little bit, and as long as he comes out with a hit, all is forgiven. So we'll see how this kind of rolls out for Thugga. But speaking of seeing how it rolls out for, we got to see, unfortunately, how's it going to roll out for 600 Breezy. He was reportedly arrested in Wisconsin with the Cheeseheads during a traffic stop and is being extradited due to active warrant. He's arrested and he's going to be facing Rico charges in Pennsylvania. So let's go ahead and get us off screen and we'll give you the lowdown.
So why don't we call the case of the state versus Antonio King?
I don't have that open, but just to get you on the record, give me 1 second, please. Okay, I'm set.
And that's case number 25 CF 1927. And the defense appears, please.
Yes, Mr. King appears in custody and person alongside Attorney Single.
Okay, thank you. And Mr. King should have a copy of the extradition complaint that alleges that he's wanted in Lehigh County, Pennsylvania, and some felony charges. It was my understanding from the off-the-record conversation before we started that he intends to waive his extradition rights. Okay, and for that reason, I think this makes sense to proceed on a timely basis here. You and Attorney Stengel likely talked about this, but you do have some rights. One of those rights is to contest extradition, and if you did that, you'd have. I'll be sitting here for a while. Well, you'd have the right to have some sort of a bail set. I don't want to mislead you. That usually is a cash bail in this kind of case. You'd have the right to a lawyer from the public defender's office to help you in fighting extradition. You'd also have the right to have a process called a habeas process, where a Wisconsin judge would look at the Pennsylvania paperwork and make sure that it's all in proper order. And then you'd have the right to a hearing here in Wisconsin about whether you're the guy they're looking for in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Do you want those rights, or do you still want to waive them and agree to extradition?
I want to go there and get it over with.
All right, real good.
I kind of know what it's about, and it's something that's really small. It's a small amount, and I know the.
Yeah, you don't want to get into the facts of it, because somehow it could potentially get used against you later on. Okay. I do have a written sheet that you can look at and sign to confirm that you do wish to waive extradition if you want.
What does corrupt organization do?
You know, I don't know. I don't know what the elements are of the various offenses in Pennsylvania. If you're unsure of that and want to look into that a little bit further before you make decisions here, I'd be happy to continue this for a day or two, or
that's okay. I really want to get there and get
okay.
this. So I've been in this situation before.
And by signing that, you're not agreeing you did those things or anything. It's agreeing to be returned there. All right, based on Mr. King's oral responses as well as the written waiver of extradition.
BD, like, why every time bitch call me, I got 10, 20K on me, you mad 'cause I went back to trapping. You ain't want me to trap. Bitch, I'm back in the Midwest getting busy. And you hate, I just sent you $32.50 for Blaze Party. Right after that, you did this weird internet shit, and we've been broke up for 2 months, Jasmine. Cause you needed that Snapchat check. They don't.
This week, 3. Tomorrow makes 3 weeks. Bitch, you was supposed to go shoot a motherfucking movie. Go get the balls from Cali and bring your ass home. Go to Rolling Loud, and come back home. Bitch, it's the 24th. It's gonna be 3 weeks. You cool?
Properly laced, man. Come
Yes,
here with
sir.
my people, man. They gonna get you together. Allentown, PA, man. Whenever y'all in Allentown, man. Brizo sent you.
Yes, sir. You already know.
Got him. We fucking got him.
Got it.
I made the video. It was funny as hell. But I mean, this whole situation is crazy, man. It's not looking good for 600 Breezy, man. I mean, if you don't know who 600 Breezy is, my co-host finna tell you who he is.
Well, he's a 600 member. 600 is a faction of the BDs in Chicago, from the south side of Chicago, affiliated with O Block and Front Street. 600, also known as Team 600, as rappers, as Mimo 600. They also, you might hear the term Steve Drive. They say that in all their songs. 600 Breezy's been cool with Drake. He's been on the scene for a long time, really since like 2015.
Mhm.
And he dissed FBG Duck, and big ops to them. But
Then
he's been in and out of jail. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was the one they ran up in the mall when it was
King Yella and somebody else ran into him in the mall, and he was like, all right, what are we doing? Are we fighting or are we doing nothing? And that video went viral of Breezy standing on business and him kind of being quote unquote Drake shooter before top 5. And I will just say Drake's muscle.
Mhm.
But Drake trusted him. He was kind of Drake's bodyguard, but he kept on getting in jail and getting locked up. And I don't understand when you get friends or people of high position that you're really cool with and you don't take advantage of it. Especially he didn't want to do that because he didn't want Drake to feel that he was just using him. But I mean, you're friends with a guy for over a couple years. You could at least ask for one feature.
True.
Pretty sure you're not going to hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you've held up your end of securing his security.
Yeah, true.
And So he might feel like it's no big deal.
Yeah, it looks like all he got was some free merch. I don't think he ever got a Drake feature.
No, I don't know.
He was on the Drake song. Remember, he was on the Drake album.
He was on the album, but he was just like an interlude.
Yeah, I remember that.
It wasn't like actual song. And then he got paid for that. And then, but yeah, he was almost like a bodyguard. He probably paid for trips, probably paid for their travel, their hotels. They probably at the strip club. He's probably he's like, here's 10,000 to throw.
Mm-hmm.
Probably hooking him up with living the lifestyle.
Exactly.
But yeah, he didn't take advantage as far as getting a feature. And that's the whole thing, man. You're friends with Drake. You gotta secure the feature. You gotta get that stimulus package. But apparently, with him not doing that, he had to get his own stimulus package.
Definitely.
And now he's getting involved in a Rico. So free Breezy. I don't know why he's saying it's minor. Rico is no minor
state
thing.
Rico.
Yeah, I mean, this could be major. I love 600 Breezy's music. Listen to his mixtapes since forever. And I hope he beats this and finds a way to stay out of trouble.
He'll probably get like 3 years for this or less. But I mean,
he needs to go and replace Top 5. Top 5 is unhinged.
He definitely can't go to Canada. He can't go to Canada.
He's gonna beat the
more
case
with the charges. He got other charges. They said he's been on probation since.
I don't know
probation's
when.
been invented. But I mean, this whole situation is crazy. I knew he was finna get caught because as soon as this happened, I remember the other 2 videos that I posted. I remember the one video we did when he was beefing with his baby mama, which is little baby's baby mama's sister. He was beefing with her, and he was like he said, she mad that I'm trapping now. And then he left one girl to end up going back with the baby mama, her, and then she posted that whole calendar saying like, oh yeah, you was finna go pick up these pounds. So I knew he was doing something, and he stayed fresh, and he didn't really drop music like that. I mean, everybody be checking for 600 Breezy.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. He would have like a hit song and then get locked up, or have like a hit song and be like too into just partying.
Exactly.
Or a mixtape, and like it would be 1.5 years or 2 years between projects or songs, and it's like you can't keep momentum when you take that long of breaks between songs and mixtapes. I mean, and then Locked Up really getting hurt him. He had that song Lou Rawls that went huge and got millions of views, and then he got locked up, so he didn't drop nothing for like almost 2 years.
Exactly.
So it's just like step back after step back. He doesn't know how to stay out of his own way.
Exactly, and right now a lot of people don't know exactly what's going on in Philadelphia. Like even Breezy, he kind of know what's going on. Like, but he was kind of surprised that it was like some criminal organization. And when I was
should have been in Milwaukee.
I mean, yeah, exactly. But when I was looking up this information, if you type up like Rico and Pennsylvania, only 2 things come up. Like it's one group that was charged like in May, but it's only like 14 people. But this is one group that was charged like 35 people was charged like in this past July. So I feel like, I mean, if he felt like it's minor, he probably had some like homies that was up there.
Minor.
He probably felt like he had some homies that was in Philadelphia, and like he was giving them some stuff. So like he ain't really do nothing. He just gave him a couple bags.
It's probably just spreading that work. And
exactly, getting stuff from Cali and taking it up there to do some stuff.
With him being, he was in Wisconsin. With him being in Wisconsin and getting pulled over, I wonder what it was if he got caught with like a certain amount of
he probably was
Drosky on him or whatever.
Yeah, probably. He probably got. It's like it was a traffic stop, so it was probably like anything that was a traffic stop, like probably smoking some Drosky, and then they ran his name, and then it was that. I mean, I'm just glad they didn't. I'm just glad that he didn't have a burner on him or something like that, so he can have a new charge. So it's just strictly this.
So if he's in Milwaukee and gets pulled over, and they're gonna give him some little like slap of the wrist type of crime, do they get alerted that he's wanted in PA?
You run his name. They run. I mean, no. So basically, what happens is it can happen anywhere. When you get pulled over by the cops, when they search your name, it depends on if the cop want to be a dick or not. If the cop want to be a dick, he'll search like throughout the whole thing. So throughout the whole United States,
the state, or the United States.
Yeah, but if he's like a regular cop, like I'm only gonna check the county. Like this person got a warrant in the county. He ain't got a warrant in the county. I'm let him go. Give him a ticket. Let him go. But if this person giving me a problem or anything like that, I'm gonna check Texas. I'm gonna check the United States. I'm gonna check something bigger.
See if they have any issues.
See if they got any real issues. And it looks like here.
I wonder if he did too much.
Yeah, if he did too much, or like either he did too much, or like he was so high up in the warrant list that like as soon as you type his name in, like it was gonna pop up regardless.
Flag it immediately.
It's one of the two.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like what happened in this situation. But I mean,
I've been lucky every time I've been pulled over. I just use Jedi mind tricks. Like you don't need to see my identification. You don't need to write me a ticket. And they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "What are you doing?"
I would say what happens with me, but we don't want to talk about that. But I mean, y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this situation. It was 600 Breezy beat the case. What's gonna happen? I mean, it's a state Rico. It's not a fair Rico. You seen Thug beat a state Rico. State Ricos can't get beat.
He didn't beat it. He sold. He sold a day early before everyone else beat it that held out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, true. Horrible, man.
But free Breezy, free my Team 600 homies. We hope he gets out soon.
Definitely.
Best of luck.
But speaking
of worst of luck, we got the fraud. The LA Clippers. Kawhi is cheating. The whole team is cheating. What's the owner's name again?
I forgot. I forgot his name.
Steve Ballmer.
Yeah, Ballmer.
Hey, I remember
it was Bomb something.
Ridiculous. But Steve Ballmer, he is being accused of basically messing this up and circumventing the salary cap and paying Kawhi millions of dollars through a fake company, through a fake sponsorship, basically money laundering just to get him money to be on the Clippers no matter what. So literally paying him more than the NBA is saying you're allowed to pay him. So we got a video clip, and then we're going to give you our thoughts. This is going to be breaking news in the NBA world. So, hope you're tuned in because we're going to see suspensions, maybe fines, contracts being voided. Who knows? We'll see.
And from there.
Yeah, you may recall how in 2019, there was all of this chatter, all of this speculation, all of these conspiracies that the NBA investigated about how Kawhi Leonard wound up with the Clippers. And they all centered around Uncle Dennis. Who can forget Uncle Dennis? Kawhi's representative asking for all these things, notably off-the-books endorsement deals, basically. We tell the story using over 3,000 pages of internal documents that we acquired, as well as 7 sources from inside a company called Aspiration, about how it is that Steve Ballmer invested personally $50 million into Aspiration, a quote-unquote green bank climate change company that was planting trees to zero out people's carbon footprints. And Kawhi Leonard was the recipient of a $28 million endorsement deal that has been secret until today. And this is a company, for context, Aspiration, that has since collapsed into disgrace and bankruptcy and has since been shut down and renamed. It's being investigated by the Department of Justice, by the SEC. Aspiration had previously hired as endorsers Leonardo DiCaprio, Drake, Robert Downey Jr., Orlando Bloom, Cindy Crawford's more famous daughter, Kaya Gerber. The list goes on, and Kawhi Leonard, who made over 4 times as much as the rest of them combined.
What the hell is going
to
on?
Do literally nothing. And so that's essentially the top level of the story.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Like, do you see all those celebrities being named? What is Steve? If that's Steve's company, this fake company, bring us on screen. But if it's a fake company and he's giving like people like Leonardo DiCaprio, and then also circumventing the NBA's rules and paying his player $28 million extra on top of their contract. I mean, I want to know what kind of Diddy stuff he's paying for with all those other celebrities, or what the hell that's all about. And then him doing this. There's been severe punishments in the past. They've voided people's contracts in the past. They've taken your 5 first-round picks for the next 5 years. I mean, they've really laid the hammer. And if this looks like it's already has the legs to be proven true, that this has real legs to stand on, this coming out, the Clippers may be screwed. I wonder if they're going to do anything or just let them keep Kawhi's contract as is, but maybe just like they lose all of their good picks for a lot of years and pay like a few $1 million fine. I really wonder what they're going to do. I wonder since Kawhi is a perennial all-star and stuff, if maybe they'll give him any discipline on his side for maybe knowing what's going on. I don't know if he'll get to play ignorant or not, but this is a bad look all the way around. Who knows if they say no, Kawhi was fully aware and he's going to get punished too. That could be a suspension. Well, that'd be crazy if they got like a $5 million fine. Kawhi gets suspended for like 30, 40, 50 games, and then they lose their first round picks for the next 3 to 5 years.
I mean, yeah.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, that definitely is a big deal. But I feel like he can beat it. I feel like this is something real easy to beat. Like you said before, he paid for Leonardo DiCaprio to do some things, Drake to do some things, a couple other celebrities. It ain't my fault. Like he paid Kawhi like $28 million. Maybe he did a little extra.
A fake company and a fake endorsement deal. Yeah, how'd you get $28 million? Yeah, I'm an endorsement for this company. What do they do? Nothing. They just give me money.
Exactly. If you a celebrity, I'm pretty sure you got so many sponsorships that you don't even know how much they're giving you. Like I don't know what they're giving.
How
like,
convenient.
All I know is the sponsorship came to me. Because I remember I heard this. I remember I heard this one person say he was a celebrity, and I think it was Paul Pierce. He said when he wakes up, like it's like a long Kevin Garnett. It's like a long line of people that's like trying to offer him like business deals, like friends or like other people. Like, hey man, I got this business idea. If you do this, give me some money. I give you some sponsorship. So man, it could have been one of them things, like something like he should have.
You're not getting around it. You're not beating this coast. That's a weak debate. I don't even have to try to beat that. That's terrible.
What are you talking? It's not. He's
trash.
What you talking about? He paid for everybody else, and it would have been the same. If you were
his lawyer, they would have been like, "Oh, hold on, sir, can we stop you real quick?" Guilty.
Nah, man, I would have beat it.
This man is guilty.
I would have beat it. They got no proof. All you got is
all the proof. Did you see they had 30,000 pages of documentation? That's not enough documentation.
It's probably like 2-3 lines. It's like 2-3 lines on it. It's like next page. People like killing trees. That's exactly how it goes. This has been going on in the NBA for years. This has been going on.
Bronies. Laker Nation, stand up. Sound like you're a Laker hater.
No.
Sound like you're a Laker hater.
Nah, but this has been funny ever since the jump. But this has been going on in the NBA for years. The Lakers, not the Lakers. The Heat was doing it when the whole LeBron James era. They were kicking out extra perks and everything like that.
Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, yeah.
So this is a very common thing. Like you said back with the Timberwolves, they did it twice. One time with Kevin Love and one time with Joe Smith back in '99 and 2000. So a lot of teams do this, and like this makes perfect sense. Like I always wonder like basically like an NBA star or if a fringe star goes to your team and they always get like low money and they always talk about like, oh yeah, don't worry about it, like LeBron James. Like LeBron
you wonder what Dirk took lower money with Dallas a lot of years. Like even in his last like 5 to 10 years, he was getting like paid a third of what like other teams like Houston and Lakers were offering, trying to get him away from Dallas late in his career. But
exactly,
you're like, is he really leaving that much money on the table, or did Mark Cuban have backdoor deals?
Oh, exactly. Or like with LeBron James, how they say like, oh yeah, he's taking less money and like they're gonna give him money like through sponsorships and
yeah, having a Hummer.
Sponsorships, things like that. Yeah,
sponsorships are banned when you're in high school.
They still get it anyway. No, know what happens? They get boosters like Jay-Z. Like no wonder Jay-Z was hanging with him so much.
Oh my God,
Jay-Z helped him out. The Rock, baby. Exactly, but they're
gonna hold up.
What?
They're gonna hold up this L. Is what they're gonna hold up because they're getting fined. Kawhi's getting suspended. They're throwing the book at him. It's gonna be major national news, and the Clippers are gonna be cooked.
He barely play any games now, so it doesn't even matter. He's always missing anyway.
So Chris Dunn is gonna say the Clippers.
Listen, I feel like what's gonna happen is
Terry Jones Jr. gonna say the Clippers.
No. They're gonna do the opposite. Instead of suspending him and taking him away for games, since he's already known for missing games, they're gonna make him play them. They're gonna make him play games.
That's disrespectful.
Like now you got it. What was the NBA minimum? Like what, 64?
65 games.
So now you got to pay 66 games. Like ain't no more. Like before, you used to do that whole 50 something. Like nah,
ain't no hopscotch.
You gotta do it. And
you can't miss every back to back. You got to play some back to backs now.
You got to play back to backs now. You got to do a lot more stuff now. And on top of that, the owner, he finna have to lose a couple of draft picks, and he finna pay a fine. Y'all finna pay for this. And you finna have to play some games because I'm tired of it.
You wish, but he's getting suspended and he's gonna love it.
Nah, if he gets suspended, he's finna retire. Ain't no point. He's already hurt. He
already doesn't want to play, and he already's trying to just make it to the playoffs. So he's like, can y'all suspend me 75 games so I could literally come back like the week before playoffs?
No, exactly. If
that's what his dream would be. That would be his personal dream punishment.
So what you think? Okay, so if you the NBA commissioner, how many games are you suspending him for?
50.
So how many games in the season?
82.
82, 50. So he only do 30 games. So basically, you giving him what he want.
Yep.
So that's not a punishment.
No, it's unpaid, sir. Unpaid.
He's already has money. He's already made.
That's a lot of money.
You already got
He's
money.
He's gonna lose multiple millions. He's gonna lose more than that 28 million.
Still not enough. You think that's enough?
It's enough.
1 year of pay. So basically, if he's gonna
like 3/4 of a year of pay. Yes.
I guess so. I don't know.
He's a phony.
He
betrayed the
I would
Spurs.
make him pay for free. I would make him play the games, and on top of that, I take your paycheck. So now you got to play and I take your pay. That's a punishment.
That's a fantasy world. You
That's
know
a
it don't work
punishment.
like that.
That's a punishment.
It does
You
not
got to
work
play
like that.
and I'm not paying you. You can fine. I'm finding you the maximum percentage I can find you per paycheck. 60%, 55%. I'm finding you. I don't care if you get every paycheck. It's only 50 cents on it. If that's the minimum, you get in that and you playing the games. That's a punishment to me. Kawhi already misses games, so you missing games. You got to come back for the playoffs. That's like nothing. That's sweet. You don't care if you missing $50 million. I don't care.
Calm down, little sweet. But if you're on TFTC clips, you need to make sure that you go over to Tales from the Crib,
True.
where you watch the whole show. We have a whole NFL show, and we'll be covering NBA stuff with the regular show, and then there'll be an NBA show once the NBA season starts. So that might be 3 shows a week on just Tales from the Crib, and TFTC clips will chop it all up.
3 shows.
We will have it all chopped up for you.
What?
So all your favorite segments, all your favorite sports topics, if you want to watch NFL topics one by one, or the NBA topics one by one, or the regular topics one by one, it will be there for you. So make sure you are
What
ready
about my sleep
when
schedule?
we hit our sweet spot when we're doing 3 shows a week.
I gotta sleep.
Some weeks you can sleep when you're dead.
Oh Lord, I guess so.
but-
What's the next, co-host?
Say New Music Wednesday. Now it's Thursday. I'm gonna have to make another one of these.
You got to make one for every day of the week now.
I'm gonna slap you, just like they did Broly in Broly's Second Coming. But let's go ahead and move on. Let's wrap up this show with some music. We got Music Mix number 5. Thank you for tuning into this one. Get this one to 1,000 views, just like Music Mix number 1 through 4 all have 1,000 views plus. I think even some of them got a few thousand. So check out all of our music mixes. Music Mix 5 is up and going. We now have 384 videos, and y'all get this going. Lil Uzi Vert dropping a Mike Tyson visual, truly epic. We got some new releases. Let me get us off screen.
Yeah, we got some new releases, man. We got that Joey Bad A. We got that Key Glock. We got that Sabrina Carpenter that just dropped, that Russ, that Duke Deuce. Man, we got a lot of albums that just dropped, but man, we gonna tell y'all what y'all waiting to hear, man. Y'all want to know what we picked. You already know, man. I picked that Last Gunner. That's Gunna last album on YSL.
You a
allegedly.
snitch lover.
Man, whatever, man. This tape is fire. This tape is fire, man. He got a lot of songs on this tape I like. But yeah, definitely need to go ahead and check this out. I mean, he got that song with Burna Boy that's on it. The song with Offset that's fire.
He has a song with a bunch of goofies. Offset, Goofy. Burna Boy, Goofy. WizKid. He's
That number
alright.
3, that number 3 song that Just Say That is fire. I mean, a lot of these songs is fire. Don't listen to my co-host, but that's my pick of the week. That Gunna. Make sure you check it out. But my co-host pick of the week is
All eyes on Key Glockabilly. Key Glock dropping an album. It's actually pretty good. It's crazy that he still is going platinum, no features. He's the J. Cole of Memphis. And shout out Key Glock for holding it down for Paper Route. It is definitely a great listen. Check out Key Glock. He never disappoints. Shout him out every single time he drops. We're always going to give him love and support. Make sure you give us love and support by commenting, and subscribing. You got to hit all of that right there. Comment, subscribe. That's the best way to help this channel grow. You can give us a super thanks if you really want to love us. That's the best way to give us a tip. But if you, the best way you can help us for free is just by commenting, and subscribing. So help the channel grow. But make sure you scan the QR codes for all of our channels or Instagrams. We got the Instagram QR codes for Crib Reactions, our music reaction channel. Help us get to 25,000 subs there. Tales from the Crib on Instagram. So all the updates for this channel and gaming and the clip channel will be on the Tales from the Crib IG. Join us on TikTok. That is a hodgepodge of everything we do on TFTC networks. And if you haven't done so, make sure you watch the NFL show with our dog realgood_Doty. We dropping that every week, and check out his channel. Link with the other channels. But let's get some outro music so we could get the F out of here and get some cheeseburgers. We got these cheeseburgers, man.
Hey.
Thanks for tuning in, episode 220.
You know. Thank you for tuning in to episode 220, man. You already know, man. This Tales from the Crib podcast, home for your daily tea and weekly gossip. #1 on YouTube, man. Thank you for tuning in. But you already know who this is, man. It's Philip Supreme 305 with my co-host
Chico Grande, Chico 2 times. Thanks for rocking with us. We rocking with you. I guess I let my co-host yap for a little bit.
I love
so we
it.
got a 2-hour show. We back to a 2-hour show, even
Been
though
a
we cut
while.
it short. Yeah, our shows have been like around an hour and a half. So comment down below if you love the Thursday drops. Wednesday is the NFL drop with Seth. So make sure you check that out. And we will see you next week.
See you mañana.
Peace.